What's going on, everyone? Ligature64 here, back with another video talking about Nintendo Labo, this weird, quirky cardboard product that Nintendo revealed about a month ago at this point, and specifically kind of the perception of Nintendo Labo and how I feel like it's really changed for the better since that initial reveal trailer back in mid-January. So if you've been living under a rock for like the past month or so, I don't know how you would have missed out on this trailer, but basically Nintendo Labo is this cardboard accessory kit that you can buy in addition to your Nintendo Switch, assemble these cardboard kits and use them in unique ways in order to build motor muscle skills, engineering skills for like kids and stuff like that. I'm not going to explain the entire thing here. You can go do your own research if you haven't seen the Nintendo Labo trailer already. But basically, whenever this first came out, I feel like, whenever the first trailer came out, there was a bit of a mixed reaction, seemingly anyway. For me personally, I was always kind of fond of the idea itself, but its implementation seemed kind of weird to me, and especially its price points, like the way that it's being marketed towards both kids, but yet having like a kind of a price point for an adult, was a little bit weird to me, seemingly. Plus the fact that cardboard, at least to me, seemed like it would be a very breakable, very kind of easily breakable, material that for $70 or $80 you don't want to have to, disappoint your kids by saying, uh-oh, it broke. And I feel like a lot of people had that mentality at the time, but since then, a lot of gaming outlets like IGN, Kotaku, pretty much every gaming outlet has had a chance to go hands-on with Labo, go to one of these Labo workshops. I think there was one out in like San Francisco, one in New York City, places like that, and actually go hands-on, build a few things, play with a few things, and discover a few things. That was that's the motto of Labo so far, build, play, discover. And it's seeming like the overall impression after going hands-on with it from most outlets is pretty positive overall, which surprises me. First of all, a lot of people are saying that the actual building process itself takes a good long time, which is good, which is really good to hear, since, if for that kind of money that you're paying, you want to have a long experience that will take you, that will take a couple hours at least. And even like some of the more simpler projects seem to be taking quite a while. From most places that I've heard, just building that one fishing rod seems to take about an hour or so, which is impressive. Especially considering how small the fishing rod is, but there are just that many parts to it, rubber bands and stuff, that it takes a good long time, which is surprising to me. Another thing that's been going around is that the software actually attached to Nintendo Labo seems to be somewhat in-depth, which is weird to say. If you haven't been watching the trailers that Nintendo has been continually updating their channel with about Nintendo Labo, they've come out with more trailers since that initial one, kind of talking about what exactly this software does. And it seems fairly deep. Like, you're able to, especially with like the piano, you're able to literally cut out waveforms from cardboard, and you're able to cut out like rhythm measurements and rhythm beats. It's very, very customizable. With the motorcycle, you can use one of the Joy-Con in order to create your own tracks. Mario Kart itself has never let you create your own tracks, but this like mock Mario Kart will. The house that, oh my word, just go watch a video of someone toying around with the house. The way that you can kind of combine these different add-ons onto the house, where you'll have a button on one side and a portal on the other side and a spout coming out of the bottom. It's really interesting how in-depth each of these pieces of software kind of connect with the cardboard and the physical aspect of it. It's intriguing me so far. It's a lot more in-depth than I thought it would be. And I'm kind of excited about that part especially. Now, another thing that I think that a lot of people, including myself, were really worried about was the breakability of the cardboard and how durable it would be. You don't want to buy a $70 cardboard kit just to have it break on the first day, right? You don't want to rip it in half. And it's seeming like people are coming away saying that the cardboard felt very resilient, flexible yet resilient. I saw a post on Reddit of someone saying that they have a spouse or a partner who actually worked with cardboard, and she didn't normally play video games, and she commented on, he showed the Nintendo Labo trailer to her, and she said that it seemed like it was made out of this specific kind of cardboard that's supposed to be some of the most resilient out there, which is interesting. Especially when we're talking about, again, a kit that kids are going to be playing with. That cardboard should be resilient. And especially coming away from the backpack. A lot of people were saying that they were, really going all out with it, being kind of rough, and it held up pretty well. Now, obviously they weren't, they had a very short amount of time with the products itself, so who knows what it will be like, kind of trying to preserve those over time, but I don't know, the resilience is certainly there, a lot more so than it seemed like from that initial trailer. And I think especially the main detraction, the main doubt I had before, and many other people did, was the price point. $70 or $80 is a lot to ask for from a kid, especially. But in hindsight, I don't know. If you compare that to something like Lego is pretty much the most popular toy brand on the entire face of the earth, right? And yet each of their kits, even just the smaller ones, cost like $50. If you want to buy like a Batmobile, goodness, those things are like $400, $500. It's crazy. So, looking at that and kind of comparing this cardboard kit to Lego, at least, I guess considering the quality of the material that you're getting, I mean, I know that's kind of funny to say considering it's literally cardboard, but considering the quality of the software and the cardboard that you're getting, maybe the price point might actually be worth it. I still feel like it's a hard sell, but actually, I think I'm wrong because I believe that Nintendo Labo is actually an Amazon bestseller right now, just the pre-order alone. So that's interesting to me. I never would have expected that to happen, but it did. So I don't know. This entire turnaround kind of reminds me of like the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle situation. You remember that last year where it was leaking all throughout, even before E3, that there was going to be this Mario and Rabbids crossover. The entire like PowerPoint slide kind of leaked beforehand, and everyone hated the idea, myself included. But it actually ended turning out to be a really, really awesome tactical RPG. So I feel like it's a similar turnaround situation with Labo, and I'm excited to see where Nintendo takes this. I hope that this ends up being a success story, a surprise success story for Nintendo, and I hope that it ends up working out for them. I really do. Nothing would make me happier than to see a crazy idea of Nintendo's just to take off and really do wonders for the company. Well, anyways, guys, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Does Nintendo Labo, will it succeed? Have your expectations been shattered? Did you initially expect it to be just this piece of garbage that Nintendo would never be able to get off the ground? Or did you call it from the beginning? Did you call it being a success? Let me know down in the comments, and I can't wait to talk and interact with you guys. Quick channel update though, before I close out the video. I want to just let you guys know that hopefully, if you listen to my videos often, you'll notice the upgraded improvement in audio. I'm using my Blue Yeti microphone again, and the reason I haven't been able to really do any editing or good quality audio for the past few months is because that admittedly my laptop was just totally out of it. Like, it's an outdated laptop with very underpowered specs, but recently I replaced one of the parts in there that was bogging the entire system down, and it's working now. It can edit video, it can edit audio, not perfect, but it works. And just want to let you guys know that I think I should be able to start doing more legitimate videos from this point out. I'm building myself in both graphic design and video production. I'm learning a lot of things in that kind of topic, and I can't wait to see where this channel goes, especially once I can get a legitimate computer. I'm currently saving for the parts to build a computer so that I'll be able to really make really good videos as soon as I get the experience required. So anyways, that's a tangent. I hope you guys look forward to whenever that does happen. And guys, again, let me know what you think of Labo down in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Linkature64. I talk about everything Nintendo, Labo, cardboard. No, not really cardboard, just Labo. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And guys, what are you still doing here?